Pure water. Find Sparfle. This is a nice quest log, by the way. And journal. Encyclopedia. Ooh. That is quite nice. So can we see like a wolf here? Oh. These are actually really cool. I like these. Hey, Knight. How do you get the journal? J? Notes. Oh, you can make your own notes. That's perfect.
Well?
Useless Sparfle. Let's go exploring. Burned lady. Just a random burned lady in the bush there. It's fine.
Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
You crouch at the riverbank and you dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalishka waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. These are actually interesting options. Out of the woods emerges Sparfle, one of the guides. Okay. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath. Kalisha frowns. Sparfle.
Are you alright?
Sparfle's toes catch on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. Feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. I will.
Ambush!
Yeah, I'm using a fast mode for fast traveling. You only gain X for a few kills per mob type. After that, all the data of the mob is revealed and you get no more. So you cannot basically grind same monsters all over. Clown fought on a hunter and another one. You go smack this guy in the head.
What is it?
No, don't use that. Move there. Constant recovered. Activate Soul Whip. Maybe that auto pause on the melee is not the best idea. Are you a hunter? Well, you're a hunter. I know you're a hunter. Let's blind you.
What you need?
Go smack him in the face. I need to bind those as well. Oh.
Get back to camp.
Money.
Yes.
Ooh. Hide armor, hunting bow. Damage reduction. Recovery speed. That's better than mine. Yoink. Have my panties.
Of course.
So you said there's a tent down here somewhere? There is something called disengagement in this game. I think it was explained earlier already in it. So basically if you leave combat they smack you in the face. Footprints around the campfire are indistinct and they may have been longer here. May have been what? May have been here for days or longer. Beer. So you said there was stealth in here.
You won't see me coming.
Pelnar has discovered something. So how's the game? So far it's been nice, Knight. I spent like an hour and a half doing the character, so you only missed like... This is the very beginning of the game, Knight. Very first tutorial part and fights. So you've actually not missed anything yet, other than me babbling about character creation for an hour and a half. We read all the things in there and went through all the options, so it took a while. Yeah, Janet. So I found the Disappointer. Nice. Pistol two-handed. Very slow. Nice. Property is terrible. Damage reduction. Great. Are you recording? I am not. So this is the fast mode and slow mode, and we are also. So this is the normal speed net, but there is also a slow mode you can use to go slower. And I think you can use these in the combat as well, so if you want to be a bit slower in the combat, and then you can use the fast mode as well. Let's go down here. Oh. The corpse is cold to touch, and ripe smell of wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain emerges its silver linen clothing. Lockpicks? Leather armor. Ah, even better stuff. Shh. And we are sneaking now. Damage reduction. Yes, Hikar. Yeah. I know, Sagnif. I know a lot of people have that same issue. Are they gonna watch me play the game, or do they want to keep the game unspoiled for themselves? Stop sneaking now. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, that doesn't look good. Bodies all over the camp. Be sure to note this is minus speed on armors makes all action slower. Ah, so this thing here, the recovery speed. So that's the basically action modifier, how quickly you can do things. So heavy armor basically slows you down. We actually put the medium armor on, so we should actually use the light armor. Seems you can actually change things in the combat as well.
Well?
What you need?
Luckily not sold yet, so no indecision here yet. Yeah, and it's the early part of the game, so it's not like you're spoiling much if you watch. Oh crap, there's a lot of people. You bought into the Kickstarter?
What is it?
Oh, nice. So these are the arrow, the lines Net was saying. Yeah, Net. So these are the things. That means these are engaged in combat, and we cannot basically move now.
Yes.
I hope there's a casting down there. Can you like have a full group of mages? Yes, you can make your own characters later on. Well, you make your own initial character as you start the game, but then you can find the pre-made NPCs to join your party, and then you can hire custom-made adventurers as well. So you can basically have a custom-made party yourself. After you get a good hang of how combat works and formations and stuff, having a ranged character with no or light speed armors is risky but very beneficial. That sounds like a good idea, Pixel Dreams. There's talent that increases the amount of engagements also. What do you mean, Net, by that? Adventures cost 250 gold at level 1. You scored a crit. A crit is a better result than a hit. And you are more likely to occur. And they are more likely to occur when attacks accuracy is higher than target's defense. Attacks that do damage will do more damage on crit. Attacks that inflict statute effects or afflictions will have increased duration on a crit. Grazes are worse than hits and suffer decreased damage and effects. Yeah.
What you need?
Can you smack that guy?
Well? Much for you.
Oh, not enough focus. Well, start shooting.
As you wish.
Yeah, more or less nice. You can get 1000 gold from start if you sell everything, so you can get 4 of them when you reach the first town. Nice, Endermin. So you can get them really early on. So this is the focus down here. Okay, that's good to know. So we can use this. Get close. This ability has very short range. Let me read that in a second, Net. I like how he's using the torch as a weapon. Dual wielding torch and a sword.
Well? I'll take care of it.
Let me see what Ned said. When two components come near each other and one of them has a melee weapon equipped and B is not moving and is not currently at his or her maximum limit of engagement targets, standard is 1. The other character will be engaged. When an opponent is engaged by the attacker, moving any significant distance away from the attacker will provoke disengagement attack, a free action with no recovery. Been playing Bloodborne and put points in his torch. Her torch. Where do I buy campfires from? I'm always out. No idea. Another dip bell. When using AoE attacks, you'll see the red and yellow overlay. The red overlay means you hit everything in there. Yellow will only hit enemies. Ah, okay. That's good to know. A quick way to notice if you're engaged in melee is by a small red curved line that connects. Yeah, I saw that. Pixel. Well, the poor merchant is dead. Clanfatan leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalishka puts the back of her hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from the bodies as if from half-split cloaks. One of them, towering and severe with thick hair, dazzled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Yeah, the engagement mechanic sounds really nice, Sangif. So basically, if you can increase the number, that sounds like a really nice ability. So you can engage like a ton of enemies with one guy and kind of prevent them from moving or they get hit in the head. Let's see. Lore 1. The ruin has not been sullied by your hands. Diplomatic. Honest. Diplomatic. Murderers. I don't really care about these guys. Let's go. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of air, Clanfat. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Aha, requirements not met. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. You can get the max of 3 targets or something, I think, Bell. There is 1 talent for all classes and another for fighter. The defense ability on fighter sounds awesome. It's mostly very annoying, Sangnif. It's not that useful for your party, but it's annoying to get your ranged away from mobs. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this is very nice, Night Puzzle. Like, there's a ton of options for discussions, affected by your skills and different things. Also, yeah, it does. It does. Right, and there is a shit ton of choices and shit ton of things that affect these. There's also like a you saw in the previous discussion there was like a diplomacy and passionate and those. It keeps count how many of those choices you've done, and that's basically your character's personality. So if you go always cruel options or passionate options and stuff like that, it makes your character that way in the end as well. So that is very, very cool. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galavain. If Galavain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with the beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galavain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galavain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostril flares as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles, affording Heodan the moment he needs to dodge out his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Yeah, it's like a reputation, more or less. Do we have to go for rational for sarcasm? At least the earlier rational options were pretty much that. If you use a lot of angry choices, you'll be remembered for it. Heodan has joined the party.
How can I help?
So what do you do? Blinding strike. Talk to Heodan. Let's have a chat in the middle of combat. Dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Okay. Blind that guy.
What you need?
We go smack that guy in the head.
Yes.
Hit a couple shots at that guy. Clever matches sarcasm sometimes, yeah. There's one that's pretty much a sarcasm, but what was it called? Yeah, the clever. Yeah, I think that was the clever.
It's no use.
Well,
Let's do a blind in there. Yeah, just blind their own guy as well. Now you go use this on this guy.
well.
It's no use.
What is it? Yes.
How can I help?
Taking a beating.
Yes.
Come on, Heodan. That's why you use IRC, Netquest, so you see everything and don't have to care about people's colors in the chat. Does this hit the other guy as well? Let's not use this. I'm gonna go from the back. Hello. You guys. More closer. Well, now you killed the guy. Have this.
What you need?
You refuse to use a additional app to watch Twitch? Yeah, you could use the dark version. Your enemies lie supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs in the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it beginning to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Oh, Odem is still alive. Seated against the wagon's wheel and amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across his chest and bowl, Odemus' body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Sure. Theater mode is nice. You don't need extra app, just click the theater mode. I think you can, yeah, what Hikari is saying, you can change the vanilla into dark chat as well. You don't need to go theater mode. But the loot! You left the loot there! Oh, might be a good idea to actually not stay in there. That doesn't look very safe. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the foreign folds of the feather rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy ammo before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by the early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hayden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Well, I don't have option to use the 15 dexterity bonus thingy. Hey Devstar, yes, this is the first time I'm playing. Totally blind. I've only seen like a little of the gameplay, otherwise, but it's pretty much blind, totally. Other than what people are helping me with in the chat. Let's fire at the attacker. Your aim is true, and it is jars. And the hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up at the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out on the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. You hold just long enough for Hayden to set his foot and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath you, your feet, and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new cast menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. That sounds fun.
Was that?
No.
A Bewick. Had to be.
Be alive.
And we're the only ones.
So, was there actually an option of losing Hayden there? It's an interesting note that Hayden guy dies if you don't help him. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, Is there already an option of losing a guy at the beginning of the game, like this?
Here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Yeah.
What is it?
Let's do a save. What is the quick save button, by the way? And quick load? Because those will become handy at some point. The Gilded Whale. Gilded Whale is said to be one of the most prosperous villages in the Durwood, full of opportunities for work and wealth. I was told they are offering land for new settlers. To new settlers. F1, 5 and 8. Thanks.
Of course. They won't see me coming.
A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by a fallen rubble. He dies if you let him fend for yourself. What does the... yeah, does anyone know what the 15 dex option does?
That should be far enough. But what now?
He survives without getting hurt, if you remember correctly. Yeah, it makes sense. Any idea what the getting hurt does? It's just a lower health for a while. Throws a rock.
Way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Kalishka shakes her head. Windstorm, of a kind they only get in the air, Clanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Clanfathan word is Biavak. To them it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that could not find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as the dead one. Still got yours? Yep. Who attacked us? Clanfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers. Odima warned you about. Look to be fangs of the Galavane, who are the twitchiest of the lot. Damn you, Twitch guys. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odima. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Clanfathans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odima would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Clanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she cleanses down the passage beyond, or there's Lutheras in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin crumbles. Her voice is faint. The wheels got a hold of them now.